May is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and joining me now is the Consul General of the Republic of Korea in Seattle, Eunji. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about the Consulate General. What does it do?
Yeah, most people knows that the Consulate General is the issuing visa only, but we have more than that. So we are focused on the promoting Korea and the U.S. relations generally, and also I'm focusing on the protection of the safety of the Korean American people in Seattle, and also we are focusing on the inspiration of the identity of the Korean American community here in Seattle as well. Yeah.
Why is that connection so important between the northwest part of the U.S. and South Korea?
Yes, the connection means the people-to-people connection, that all the relations, that comes from connection. That's why we are focused on the connection through the culture or, the education, the economic relations, even the science and technology. So now that we have more than 140,000 Korean Americans living in Washington states. So those people is a bridge, to connect the people to people and all, the areas of between two countries.
And how big is the jurisdiction? Because it's not just Washington State. You cover quite a big area.
Right. So I'm covering, the Oregon, Montana, Idaho, and Alaska, including Washington State, you mentioned. Yeah.
Tell me about the significance of the reopening of the Seattle Office of Korean Education.
Yeah, thank you for questioning that one. So recently we reopened the Seattle Office of Korean Education last April after 26-year hiatus. So it was quite a significant event for us. So we are, the Seattle Office of Korean Education will be focused on the promoting Korean language program as a second language in local schools. And also we are promoting, the next generation education to learn Korean as well. So, and also we will attract, the more students, to Korea to study. So those, the education connection, that is for the Seattle Office of the Korean Education.
And you've been in Seattle for about 3 years. Is that a project you've been working on since you got here?
Yeah. So you mentioned AAPI Heritage Month. In celebration of the the PINH month, the Korean Consulate is organizing a series of the exciting cultural events with the local organizations. We are also working with the very famous Seattle the b-boy groups, the Massive Monkeys. We are sponsoring for the joint performance between Massive Monkeys and Korea's Ginger Crew. So that performance is a very amazing events, and also we are hosting kind of dance competition for several local b-boy groups in Seattle. And the third one, we are also working with the Seattle Film Festival, with the two showcase Korean films. And also we are hosting Korean culinary competition with the Seattle Culinary Academy. Additionally, Washington State has once again designated November 22nd as a Kimchi Day, symbolizing the kimchi's 11 ingredients and 22 health benefits. So our events will celebrate the special recognition. So those things are now that I'm focusing as a project for this month, and also I'm looking forward to continue this kind of things.
Yeah, you have a busy month, but also a busy rest of the year.
That's right.
Tell me about the cafe tours. What are those?
Yeah, so as a diplomat, I believe that it's very important to promote the culture of the country I serve in as it is to share my own. So I truly come to love Seattle, and I have a particular fondness for coffee. That's why I started the cafe tour. Every other week I embark on a cafe tour around the city and upload my the finds on the consulate Instagram. So to my surprise, the posting has become quite popular. So if you have the favorite cafe to recommend, I'd love to hear about it.
Oh my goodness, I love it. So you love coffee.
Yeah.
And is that something you discovered when you got to Seattle, or did you drink coffee before?
Yeah, so I have a very, the favorite cafe in Seattle. I found a lot of favorite cafe in Seattle. Yeah, so, and also I have favorite cafe in Korea. Yeah. So I'm, the focus on that connection between Seattle cafe and Korean cafe as well.
Yeah, and you can't name just one favorite because there's lots of favorites, right?
A lot of things, but yeah, just one. But the Storyville in the Pike Place, that is one of my favorites.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tell me about the beautiful art you've brought today. You've brought this, but then also too the picture behind you, which is a postcard.
That this is a tray which is printed with Korean artist painting. So the artist Lee Wal-jong is named the Korean Chagall. His painting is very bright and beautiful and warm. So I would like to introduce more Korean artists to Seattle as well. This postcard we made is about also connection between Seattle and Korea. So that's why we, put the Korean Consulate building and the Space Needle, Amazon, and the Starbucks. So we, promote this postcard as the symbol of the connection between Seattle and Korea as well.
And there is a strong connection.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We look forward to celebrating the AAPI Heritage Month events with you too.
Thank you so much, Holly. Thank you.